Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we embark on how to attract wealth and joy without chasing them. If you want to be wealthy and happy for the rest of your life, learn this lesson well. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Your job will make you a living, but working on yourself will make you a fortune. Income rarely exceeds personal development. Sometimes, income takes a lucky jump, but unless you grow to match it, it usually comes back down. Life has strange ways. If someone hands you $1 million, best you become a millionaire quickly, so you get to keep the money. Otherwise, it will disappear. Someone once said, if you took all the money in the world and divided it equally among everybody, it would soon all be back in the same pockets. Success is something you attract, not something you pursue. So instead of going after it, work on yourself. Personal development is the key. True happiness is not contained in what you get. Happiness is contained in what you become. Now, if you're excited and ready to change, let me give you 3 steps to start life change. These steps can change your life. Your personality, your lifestyle, everything can change. Here's the steps. Number 1. Find out how things work. To change your life, you need ideas. There isn't anything an idea can't change. The major problem is lack of an idea. Not a problem. At first, I didn't have any money. I said to Mr. Shoaff, I don't have any money. He said, that's not a problem. Up until then, I always thought it was. I was confused. He said, no. The problem is lack of an idea on how to create money and wealth. It isn't lack of money, it's lack of ideas. So if you get the ideas, you can change anything. Now, to get ideas, you need a constant study of finding out if you wish to be successful. Study success. If you wish to be happy, study happiness. If you wish to be wealthy, study wealth. Don't leave it to chance. Make it a study. Some people just go through the day with their fingers crossed. That won't do it. You've got to study the things that can change your economic, social, spiritual, personal life. Now, Shoaff also said, when you find out something that works, put the information in your journal. Don't use your head for a filing cabinet. Put it in your journal so that you can do the next best thing. Repetition. Go over it, and if you repeat it, go over it. Sure enough, someday, some mysterious day, the idea takes root, starts to grow, and shows up in your bank account, in your dress, in your personality, in your lifestyle. Now, if you're curious, let me give you 3 ways to find out how to change anything, any life direction, any dimension. Here's 3 ways to find out how to change anything. Number 1 is to read all of the successful people I know and work with around the world. They're all good readers. Curiosity drives them to read. They've got to know. They just read. Become self-educated. Standard education will get you standard results. And you can check those numbers and see if that's what you want. But if you want to go beyond that, you now have got to become self-educated. One way to learn is from your own experiences, but another way to learn is from other people's experiences. One book might save you 5 years if you read it. Did you know there's books on how to be stronger, more decisive, be a speaker, be a leader, have a better effect on other people, develop your personality? Did you know there's books on that? Did you know that hundreds of successful people have written their stories in books, and they wrote down how they did it, and people don't read it? How would you explain that? Now, you don't have to read half the night, but put this in your notes. 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day, read something positive, something challenging, something inspirational, something instructional, at least 30 minutes a day. Become a good reader now. That's my opinion. Listen to the other lecturers, and listen to me, and make up your own mind. Don't be a follower. Be a student. Here's the second way to find out how to change your life. And that's to listen. Get around successful people and listen now. You can also learn from unsuccessful people. Take notes on both negative and positive. Find out what poor people read and don't read it. That's good information. Learn from the negative. But now, you can also learn from the positive. Get around successful people. Listen to what they say. Listen to how they say it, it's important now. Here's some of the best advice. They say success leaves clues. That means if you pay attention, you can follow the trail. You don't have to guess, you don't need to invent everything yourself. Just watch and listen to people who already have what you want. Success is not a mystery, it's a method, and methods can be learned. Here's the third way to learn. How to change: observe. Watch what people do. Watch their habits, their routines, how they treat others, how they treat themselves. You'll learn more by watching closely than by just talking. Pay attention, watch how they speak, how they dress, how they react under pressure, how they carry themselves. The clues are everywhere. So now you know. Listen, observe. These 3 actions can change your entire direction in life. But here's something else. If you really want to change, you must take responsibility. Don't blame your job. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame your past. Don't blame the economy. Don't blame your government. Blame is easy, blame is popular, but blame never fixes anything. Responsibility does. When you take responsibility for your future, you gain control over it. You become the author of your life. You stop waiting and start creating, and that's when change happens. The truth is, the only way to make your life better is to make yourself better. Success doesn't come to you. You grow into it. Now here's a truth that might sting a little. Your current life is a reflection of your past effort, and if you don't like what you see, then change what you do. The habits you keep, the people you hang around, the books you read, the thoughts you allow in your mind, they all matter, they all shape your future. And the good news, you can change them, you can improve every single day. You get a new chance, not just once a year, on New Year's Day, but every morning you wake up. You can decide to do more, decide to be more, decide to grow. Because when you grow, everything around you grows, your relationships improve, your income increases, your confidence rises, your energy lifts, your impact multiplies. But none of that starts until you do. So the question is, will you start? Will you take the first step? Not a leap, just a step. Read 1 page, listen to 1 inspiring talk. Write 1 idea down in your journal. Change begins in small moments, not big events. Success is found in your daily routine, not your one-time decisions. You don't become great overnight, you become great little by little, choice by choice, discipline by discipline. It's not about being perfect, it's about being committed, showing up for yourself, not once in a while, but every day. Now let me tell you something you've probably heard before, but it's worth hearing again. You are capable of more. You are. That dream you have, it's not too big. That goal, it's not too far. The life you want, it's not impossible, but you have to want it bad. Bad enough to change. Bad enough to sacrifice, bad enough to get uncomfortable. Growth is not comfortable, it stretches you, it pushes you, but it also blesses you, it rewards you, it gives you a new level of life. So here's the challenge. Don't wish for an easier life. Wish for more wisdom. Don't pray for less problems, pray for more strength. Don't wait for motivation. Create habits, because motivation fades, but habits build you. Habits are what you do when no one is watching. Habits are what shape your destiny. Now I want to talk about something most people ignore. Your environment. Who do you spend time with? Who do you listen to? What do you watch? What do you feed your mind? That matters. If you hang around 5 broke people, you will become the 6th. If you surround yourself with negative people, your life will reflect that. You need to protect your environment like your life depends on it, because it does. Your mind is a garden. Plant good seeds, uplifting words, encouraging voices, positive messages, because weeds grow fast. Negativity grows wild if you let it. Be intentional. You have to be. Your future is not something that happens to you, it's something you create moment by moment. Now, let me ask you this. How long will you wait to become who you were meant to be? How much longer will you stay in the same cycle? This is your life and it's moving. Whether you change or not, time keeps moving. So use time well. Use it to learn. Use it to evolve. Use it to build something meaningful, because regret is a heavy burden. And the truth. You already have what it takes, you just have to believe it. Believe it enough to act, not someday, but today, and every day after that. That's how life changes. That's how people go from average to amazing. That's how you become wealthy, not just in money, but in spirit, in love, in health, in joy, and yes. Money comes to those who grow, because they're ready for it. They know what to do with it. They've become the kind of person who can handle abundance. It's not just about earning it, it's about keeping it, and growing it, and using it. Well, use it to bless others, use it to create freedom. But first, become the person worthy of the wealth. That's the key, and it's in your hands now. You don't get rich by chance, you get rich by change. Change in your mindset, change in your habits, change in your focus. Stop thinking small. Small thinking creates small lives. You were made for more. But you won't receive more until you believe more. If your mind is filled with fear, you'll never move. If your mind is full of doubt, you'll never grow. Empty the fear, empty the doubt. Fill it with vision, fill it with belief, fill it with discipline. Fill it with action. You don't have to do it all today, but you do have to start. Start with one better thought, one better choice, one better habit, one better hour. That's all it takes. Day by day, step by step. Success comes from the simple things done with consistency. Don't look for secrets. Look for standards. Raise your standards. That's how things change. Not by luck, not by magic, but by standard. Make it your standard to show up early. Make it your standard to stay focused. Make it your standard to learn something new every day. Make it your standard to speak life, not gossip. Make it your standard to lead, not follow. Make it your standard to finish strong. Because your standards set your limits. Low standards, high life, and no one can raise them for you. That's your job. Don't expect others to push you. Push yourself, because no one is coming to save you. This is your life. You are the hero. You are the author. You write the chapters. You turn the page. You decide what's next. But here's a truth most ignore. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your systems. If your system is weak, your goals mean nothing. So build strong systems. Plan your day, track your time, protect your focus, control your emotions, train your body, feed your spirit, speak your truth. Systems create success. Not wishes. Not dreams. Systems. Want to lose weight. What's your system? Want to make more money. What's your system? Want to build confidence. What's your system? Most people don't fail because of lack of desire. They fail from lack of structure. They fail because they wing it. They hope their feelings will carry them. But feelings fade. Systems stay. Build a system that works even when you don't feel like it. That's how champions live. Now, let's talk about another truth. Success is not just about you. It's about who you become for others. It's about the value you bring, the love you give, the difference you make. If your dream only helps you, it's not big enough. Make your dream serve the world. Let your life be a blessing. That's where DAP fulfillment comes from. Not just doing well, but doing good. Build something that outlives you. Touch lives, inspire souls. Help others grow while you grow. And here's a secret most never learn. You don't have to wait until you're rich to help. You don't need millions to make an impact. You can start now, with your words, with your kindness, with your story, with your time, with your presence. Someone needs you now. Don't wait. Start being the person others can count on. Start leading with love. Start showing what's possible, and remember this. Joy is found in the becoming, not the arriving. We chase success thinking it will make us whole. But wholeness is a choice, not a prize. It's something you practice in your morning, in your work, in your thoughts. So, choose joy, choose presence, choose gratitude. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not broken. You're becoming. You're learning. You're evolving. You're exactly where you're supposed to be to begin. The past is over, the future is not. Promised, all you have is now, and now is everything. Make now count, make today better, and tomorrow will take care of itself. You want wealth? Start with health, start with peace, start with purpose. Build those foundations first, then build the money on top, because if you build money without meaning, you'll feel empty. But if you build meaning, money will follow. It always does. So become meaningful, become focused, become consistent, become kind, become strong, and the world will respond. It has to, because life mirrors who you are. So ask yourself today, who am I becoming? And is that person worthy of the dream I say I want? If not, change something. Change what you tolerate. Change what you believe. Change how you move, because your dream is waiting on you to become ready, not the other way around. When you change, everything changes. You don't get what you want, you get who you are. So change who you are. Not just once, but daily. Build yourself, like a structure. Strong on the inside, stable on the outside. Brick by brick. Word by word. Habit by habit. You don't need to be extreme, you need to be consistent. Consistent action is more powerful than rare perfection. So forget perfect, choose progress. Every day, ask yourself, what did I do today to grow? What did I do today to move forward? What did I do today that my future self will thank me for? Those are the questions that change lives. Not, what went wrong, not, why me? But what now? What can I learn? How can I grow? Because every problem is a teacher. Every setback carries wisdom. If you're humble enough to learn, you'll always move forward. And if you're brave enough to act, you'll never stay stuck. Now, here's something important. Discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. The disciplined live freer than the undisciplined, because they own their time, they own their decisions, they own their results. That's real power. It's not in control over others, it's in control over yourself. If you can say no to your impulses, if you can say yes to your routines, if you can delay pleasure to build purpose, you win, because the world is full of distractions. The world is full of noise, but the focused win. So stay focused. Focus on your values, focus on your goals, focus on your principles. Don't chase what's shiny, chase what's sacred. Now, let me talk to you about something sacred. Vision. You need a vision for your life. A picture of who you want to be, where you want to go, what you want to build. Without a vision, you wander. With a vision, you move. So build your vision. Write it down, speak it out loud. Feel it in your bones. Let it pull you forward. Let it guide your choices. Let it shape your yes and your no. Because clarity is power, and most people don't lose because they're weak. They lose because they're unclear. If you don't know where you're going, you'll follow anyone. You'll chase everything, but if you know your destination, distractions lose their power. So lock in your vision, make it detailed, make it real. And now that you have a vision, take ownership. No one's going to hand it to you, no one owes you anything. But you owe yourself everything. You owe it to your younger self. You owe it to your future family. You owe it to the people who need your light. This world needs your greatness. But it can't come out unless you do the work. Don't hide behind excuses. Don't hide behind comfort. Don't hide behind fear. Stand up, step out, move forward. You don't have to be loud, just be real. You don't have to be perfect, just be present. You don't have to be ready, just be willing. Don't watch how the world changes around you. Because energy is contagious. Discipline is contagious. Excellence is contagious. And when you rise, others will rise. You will give permission for others to dream. Again. To believe. Again. To act again. But it starts with you. So here's the question. What are you waiting for? A sign. This is it. A chance. This is it. A green light. This is it. Your next level isn't waiting on a perfect day. It's waiting on a brave decision. Just one. Just you saying, I'm done playing small. I'm done waiting. I'm done settling. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to lead. I'm ready to evolve. And you don't need to scream it. Just walk it. Let your actions be louder than your fears. Let your habits speak louder than your hopes, because the world listens to results, not intentions. So, make results your language. Make action your identity. Make excellence your default. No more wishing, no more maybe later, no more blaming. This is your time. Own it, live it, love it, give it everything you've got, and don't you dare quit. Not now, not after everything you've been through. Not with everything you still can become. You've come too far to stop now. You've grown too much to shrink back now. Keep going, keep becoming, and one day you'll look back and say, I built this, I earned this, I became this, and that's a feeling no one can take from you. There's a kind of peace that comes when you know you've done the work, when you know you showed up, when you know you didn't give in to comfort. That peace, that self-respect, you earned it. It can't be bought, it can't be gifted. You have to earn it. Every single day, you earn it when you keep your word to yourself. When you push through the resistance, when you do what's right, not what's easy. That's the price of greatness. Not talent, not luck, but integrity. Most people want the result. Few want the process. Most people want the prize. Few want the pain, but the pain, the process, that's the gift. That's where you become. That's where the old you breaks, and the new you is born. You're not supposed to stay the same. You're not supposed to stay comfortable. You're supposed to evolve, grow, stretch, build. That's the reason. You're here, not to play it safe, but to play it real, to make your life, your message, to make your growth, your gift. So don't waste your pain. Use it, let it shape you, let it teach you, let it drive you. Some of the strongest people you'll ever meet. They were forged in fire. They were refined in silence. They were built in hard places, and they didn't come out bitter. They came out better. That's your path, to use the pain, build the power, then give it away. Now, let's talk about money, but because we haven't forgotten that yes, wealth is part of the goal, and you can have it. There's nothing wrong with money. Money just makes you more of who you already are. If you're generous, it makes you more generous. If you're greedy, it makes you more greedy. So work on the root before you chase the fruit. Build the character, then build the capital. Money follows value. Become valuable, develop your skills, solve problems, serve people. That's how money finds you. You don't have to chase it. You attract it by becoming better, smarter, sharper, wiser, more disciplined. And here's something else. Wealth is not just about cash. Wealth is freedom. Wealth is time. Wealth is peace of mind. Wealth is knowing you're living on purpose. And yes, money helps. It gives you options. It gives you reach. It gives you the ability to say no to what drains you, and yes to what feeds you. But don't get it backwards. Don't make money the master. Make it the tool. Use it well. Manage it with wisdom. Invest it with vision. Give it with joy. And grow it with discipline. That's how the wealthy think. It's not about how much they earn. It's about how they think about what they earn. So if you want to change your bank account, change your beliefs about money. Stop thinking it's evil. Stop thinking it's rare. Stop thinking it's for other people. It's for those who are ready. So get ready. Get serious. Get responsible. Money will follow mastery. Master your mindset. Master your mindset. Master your energy. Master your habits. Then watch your income rise. It has to, because the law is clear. You get paid for the value you bring, not the time you spend. So increase your value, and your pay will catch up. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow, but it will catch up. Now, back to happiness. Because we didn't forget that either. You want to be happy? Let me tell you the secret. It's not in things, it's in truth. It's in growth. It's in growth. It's in meaning. It's in becoming. Happy people aren't perfect. They're present. They're grateful. They're curious. They're kind. They're on a mission. They're not just chasing the next thing. They're savoring what they have now while building what they want next. They don't wait for happiness to come. They create it. You can do that too. Right now, start with gratitude. Fake gratitude, real gratitude. Look at what you already have, your breath, your mind, your chance to begin again. That's powerful, don't overlook it. Gratitude shifts your state. It clears your vision. It opens your heart. From there, take action. Gratitude plus growth equals joy. That's the formula. Now, here's one more thing. You're not alone. It may feel like it, sometimes, but you're not. There are angels on assignment in your life, guides you cannot see, support you didn't even ask for. You are loved. You are seen. You are protected. Even in your darkest hour, even in your weakest moment, there is light, there is purpose, there is grace. So don't quit now, don't give up. On the climb, you're almost there. Keep going, keep rising, keep believing. You are not made to be average. You were made to shine, so shine, shine with wisdom, shine with love, shine with discipline, shine with discipline, shine with grace. Your life is a gift. Unwrap it, use it, share it, because someone out there needs your fire, needs your example, needs your courage. Don't rob them by staying small. Stand up, speak out, rise. You don't just rise by chance, you rise by alignment with your purpose, with your truth, with your higher self. So pause, ask yourself, am I living in alignment with what I know I'm capable of, with what I truly want, with who I came here to be? Because you weren't sent here to survive. You were sent here to shine, to lead. To grow. To love. To overflow. So the world can drink from your joy, from your strength, from your wisdom. That's your mission. Not to just get through the day, but to transform it, to change the energy of every room you walk into. But here's what's true. You can't give what you don't have. So start by filling yourself. With discipline. With truth. With peace. With power. With habits that serve your highest self. That's how transformation starts. From the inside, you don't fix the outside. First. You fix the inside, then the outside matches. The world mirrors what's happening within. Chaos inside. Chaos outside. Order inside. Peace outside. So clean your inner world, sweep your thoughts, declutter your beliefs. Take out the trash of old stories. Make space for the truth, because the truth is, you're more powerful than you think. You're more loved than you know. And your future is brighter than you've imagined. But only if you do your part. You've got to get serious, not in a hard way, but in a holy way. With reverence, with discipline, with hunger. You've got to want it enough to walk through discomfort. Because the life you want, the peace you crave, the wealth you seek, it's on the other side of what you're avoiding. Avoiding action, avoiding honesty, avoiding consistency. That's the gap. Close the gap. Face the things you've been ignoring. Handle the things you've been postponing. Do it with grace. Do it with strength. Do it with faith. Because the next level requires a new you. The old you. It got you here, but it won't take you further. So thank the old you, then release it. Evolve. Choose to evolve, not just once, but daily. Every morning when your feet hit the ground, decide. Decide who you will be, what energy you'll walk in, what standard you'll hold, what thought you'll believe. That's how you change, not by magic, by decision. And every decision stacks, they build. Momentum. And momentum builds miracles. That's how lives transform. Slowly at first, then all at once. People will call it luck. They'll say you were gifted, but you'll know the truth. You built it. You prayed for it. You worked for it. You stayed with it. Even when no one saw, even when it was silent, even when it was slow. And now you rise. Not because you're lucky, because you're ready, because you've become the person who matches the vision, because you've done the work. That's how success happens. That's how joy becomes real. That's how wealth becomes yours. So don't wait. Become right. Now, today, in this moment, say it. I am done waiting. I am done shrinking. I am done doubting. I'm stepping up. I'm becoming more. I'm building discipline. I'm walking in truth. I'm aligning with greatness. I'm worthy of success. I'm worthy of peace. I'm worthy of love. I'm ready. Say it out loud. I'm ready. Say it until your doubt gets quiet. Say it until your fear backs down. Say it until your soul wakes up, because words have power, and your voice is a weapon. Use it. Declare your future, speak your alignment, command your atmosphere. You are not weak, you are not broken, you are not behind. You are not too late. You are rising, you are learning, you are healing, you are growing, and you are exactly where you need to be to begin. Everything starts with one step, then another. You don't need all the answers. You just need obedience. You just need the next right action, the next right word, the next right move. Then keep moving, and when it gets hard, good. Hard means you're stretching. Hard means you're changing. Hard means you're letting go of the old. Don't run from it, run through it. Run with grace, run with faith. Run with your eyes on the future, not the past, because the past can't hold you anymore. You've already outgrown it. The fears, the failures, the limitations, they don't fit you anymore. You've been wearing a version of yourself that's too small. It's time to expand. It's time to stretch. It's time to build something holy. Not just a career, not just a business, but a life that reflects heaven on earth. A life of peace, a life of purpose, a life of strength, a life of alignment. That's what you're called to. And it starts with you. Your habits, your thoughts, your relationships, your time, your discipline, your faith, your responsibility. All of it matters. All of it is building you. So take responsibility. Don't blame anymore. Blame is a leash. Responsibility is a key. It unlocks your future. It sets you free. It says, I'm in control. It says, I don't need them to change, I'm changing. And when you change, everything else follows. Your money changes, your peace changes, your opportunities change, your energy changes, your whole life shifts. That's how powerful you are. But you have to remember, you forgot how much you carry. You forgot how strong you are. You forgot you were built for more than surviving. So this is your reminder. You are divine, you are chosen, you are gifted, and you are needed, right now, not later, not when you have it all figured out now. Not your light is needed now. Your truth is needed now. Your voice is needed now, so speak, so move, so grow, so lead. You don't have to do it all today. Just one thing, one powerful thing, and then another tomorrow, and another the day after that you don't build a new life overnight, you build it daily, with faith, with fire, with wisdom, with surrender to growth, surrender to truth, surrender to your higher calling. It's been waiting for you, watching you, loving you, even when you felt lost, even when you ran, even when you doubted. Your calling never left, your future never forgot you. It's still here, still alive, still glowing. So go meet it, go rise into it. Go become it with everything you've got. Because the world is better when you're full of purpose, and you're just getting started.